Alright, we're back. So, recently I had a look at there was a bit of an article in the paper, I think it was, or it might have been online or fucking Facebook or something like that, about Cassels Brewery. Now, Cassels Brewery have won the world champion fucking milk stout, I think it is. So I think they've got the best milk stout in the world. I think it's milk stout. I think it is, but I'm not sure. But anyway, I don't have a milk stout to do because I don't do milk stouts. So today we're going to do this. We've got light here but not here. So there you go. We're going to do this one. Cassels New Zealand Red IPA. So if we have a bit of a read, I'll drop the old fucking bifocals down to have a bit of a read of it. It says here, Red IPA, vibrant, copper coloured with ruby red highlights and a rich tan head. Our Red IPA's complexity is all too apparent. Prominent pine needle and citrus hop aromas, bold flavours of bitter orange and grapefruit. The toffee sweet caramel malts and creamy mouthfeel balance beautifully amidst lingering bitterness, gentle alcoholic warmth and a subtle toasty aftertaste. It's a 6.6, 518 ml. I've had this in the fridge for a while because I've been not sort of apprehensive about trying it. It's just I've never tried. I don't think I've ever had a Cassels before. So it's one of those ones where I'm just like, all right, that can just sort of sit at the back and I'll go through my, my usual suspects. But this does sound quite good. So it sounds a little bit like it's a, it's got a, well, being a red IPA, so it's got the IPA with the hops, and then it's also got the malt flavour should come through, which is why it's got that extra colour in the drink itself. All right, so these are from Woolston in Christchurch. I remember a few stories from Woolston. Woolston is where we used to load up bloody tankers with fuel at Woolston. It is the, well, that's where we used to load the bloody, fuck's sake, I can never find the goddamn bottle opener. Yeah, that's where we used to load the fuel tankers for the army at Woolston. Anyway, here we go. Cassel & Sons Brewing Company. It's quite a nice little cap. Quite a nice little cap there. I don't know what the fuck that's on there. Looks like some old people. We'll just throw that over there. That'll be fine. Right, put this away. You should always have a bottle opener handy. It's essential. Alright, so we've got our tulip glass today. Doesn't smell like anything at the moment, but here we go. So a red IPA. I'm pretty sure this won't fit in this glass. I'm going to set a tan head. Yeah, definitely not going to fit in this glass. Alright, does it say tan? I'm pretty sure it said it was a tan head. Blah, 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 blah. Rich tan head. I guess so. It is definitely red. I mean, look at that. I'll put it on the light for you. It's a bit of a stupid light, actually, but there you go. So she's a bit red. And a tan head here. And looking through it is very, very, well, it's quite rosy. It's quite nice. Right, get rid of these bloody spectacles. Spectacles, fuck's sake. I never thought I'd ever wear glasses, but there you go. Oh, they say toffee, and by fucking crikey, you can smell toffee, but it smells like a I want to say burnt toffee, but it has got a smell of like when you're doing the home brew and you whack open one of those malt kits. Not the tins, but the extra malts when you pour those out in the sachets. Got a bit of that sort of smell to it. It's got a bit of a bite to the smell. All right, let's have a crack. That's oh, to me it's got a bit of a sultana-y sort of flavour. So sultana, raisiny sort of dried fruit type flavour. Did they say dried fruit? Probably didn't. Bitter orange and grapefruit, toffee, sweet caramel malts. Yeah, I get a bloody raisiny sultana flavour. But it's very bitter. It's got a very it's bitter, but it's not. It's bitter, but it's got a backness of sweet, like a back sweetness. That sort of really, I think it overpowers the bitterness. Like the bitterness is still there, but yeah, I think it's still fairly sweet. I mean, it's good. It's good. It's actually very nice, but it sort of sits in that darker beer sort of realm where you've got your where the malt actually takes over the flavour of the beer. This won't be for everyone. It's kind of one of those mid-range ones. When I say mid-range, it's kind of it's one of those ones that sort of flies down the middle of an IPA and a, not stout, but a sort of a more malt forward type beer. This is actually really quite good. So it's 6.6%, which is up there. And yeah, Cassels, obviously a world-class brewery. So there you go, Cassels Red IPA, New Zealand Red IPA. If you don't mind, you should try that. You should buy that, and you should have a crack at it. All right, this is the Beer Sarge, and you're going to like and you're going to subscribe, and we're going to get you some more beer reviews. Catch you later.